In this exercise, we'll look at some code fragments and see which of them do or do not produce nested lists. Nums is now a list containing the numbers 0, 1, 2, and 3. Before the for loop runs, nums gets assigned an empty list. During each iteration of the for loop, a single element list containing the current value of I gets added to nums. It's important to understand the semantics of the addition operation here, which performs list concatenation, and how it differs from the append method for a list. Let's go through a quick example to illustrate this. If we add two single element lists containing the numbers 0 and 1 respectively, we get the concatenation of the two lists into one list. That is, we get a single list containing both elements, as such. In contrast, if we have a single element list containing the number 0, the append method will insert the given element into the list at the end of the list. As such, temp append list containing 1 will insert a single element list containing 1 to the end of temp. This, of course, is a very different operation than the list concatenation operation performed with the addition operator that we just saw. The second code fragment. Nums now contains a nested list containing the numbers 3, 4, and 5 in its last position. This is because the index -1 refers to the first position in nums counting from the end of the list, or more simply, the last position in nums. Assigning the list containing 3, 4, and 5 to that position in nums will overwrite the element 3 with the nested list. The third code fragment. Nums now contains 4 nested single element lists, each containing the numbers 0, 1, 2, and 3 respectively. Think back to the example illustrating the difference between list concatenation and the append method for a list. The append method will insert the argument to the method as a new element at the end of the list. During each iteration of the for loop, a new single element list containing the current value of I gets created and then passed as an argument to the append method. The append method then inserts that single element list in nums at the last position. Finally, the list letters now contains the letters A, B, C, and the list nums. By listing nums in the declaration of letters in the last position of the list nums is inserted into the list letters as a nested list.